subscribe, support, stay positive.
I am Tommy in C2010, and if you notice, I'm wearing a lot of ties right now. I'm just being random, and the topic is what's on my mind. Well, a lot of things are on my mind, but the topic is not, it's stuff on my mind and also just stuff I want to talk about. And so, at first, I wonder sometimes about people and reality, and I really question about things about usage and how much can a person can how much does a person need sometimes, like I have this many ties, and I wear different ties. You guys recognize some of these ties from different events, and I decided to be random, and some of the ties that are already tied I put on here, and some of the ties that have been tied are going to be tied at some point, so that I can wear them at any time. But it's how much stuff do you realize do you have at one point, and it's just like, wow, I had that much stuff. Wow, I can't believe that. But it's in a periodical page of your life. You'll have something, and you'll think, have I accomplished anything? Yeah, I've accomplished a lot of things, and also just want to say, yes, this is a promotional. I got these glasses at I Spy Black Mountain on Cherry Street. This is my new look I'll start wearing in my videos. And so, it's a new look I'm going to be wearing all the time. So right now, this is like my new look. And, I've been thinking to the past, I've been thinking about all the videos that I make, and I want to say thank you to the people that watch my videos. And what I want to say is, I appreciate the people that like my videos and share them with your friends, and I'm glad that I'm inspiring you out there. And because the thing about it is, folks, is I'm not that special. I'm just a normal guy. I'm a 24-year-old guy. It makes videos here on the internet, and I don't expect a heck of a lot to matter in anybody's mind. But the thing is, the people I know and the people I've made connections with, I know that the fact that I can take that for food for knowledge and go into the future and extend this massive punch as a gigantic monsoon as this connection. And when I started this channel, I did not intend to go this far with this channel. I didn't know how far I'd go. I didn't know how far my fan base would be. I didn't know I'd be a household name. I hope someday that my goodness and my nature expands into all sorts of houses, and that I can express how I feel and just do what I have to do. And what's on my mind? Everything is on my mind. That things are just coagulating outside of my brain. And a lot of people say I look like certain actors, and people say I look like Chris Farley, and also people say I look like Jack Black. I just think I look like myself, to be honest with you. And it's an energy. The energy that I have is by far bigger than any person's energy. I can think, okay, any other person can have the highest amount of energy, but it's different. People can tell you that when they hang out with me, that Tommy has a kind of energy that you just can't portray. If there was a lifetime, if there was a movie about my life, I really don't know who would play me. It's just something up in the air. Leave in the comments who you think could play me as an actor. Who do you think? would be good to portray myself as a person, and you know, um, just curious, who do you think could be me? Um, but the thing is that it's just the fact that your guys' support and your guys watching my videos makes me happy every day, and I appreciate the amount of support and positive comments I hear sometimes on my channel. And the thing is that the people out there that I watch, I mean to support your channels, but the thing is, I'm always, with being a YouTuber and being the big boss of your channel, it's hard to get around to watch other people's videos. So you try to catch up, you try to get people's shout outs as much as you can, but the thing is, you just have to grab the turnbuckle and just jump off and just wail on somebody, because the fact is, if you don't push yourself, you won't get the title. You won't become the champion, because in the end game, somebody, like the corporate industry, is going to come along and pull your feet up on your head and end up saying, oh, hey, you have a kind of a broken neck, you need to leave, and you need to go get yourself fixed up, and then come back, and then have to work your butt off to get back up to the top. And what I mean by that is particular one wrestler that I'm a big fan of, Daniel Bryan. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm a Daniel Bryan fan, and I think that the way he was treated was unfair. Unfair. He works so hard, and then he gets an injury because he's being pushed so hard. The storyline that he physically hurts himself, and we don't know when he's coming back. And it's these neck injuries that really get these wrestlers. And same thing with Edge. He came out and said, I can't wrestle anymore. I cannot feel my hands, and he's having the same symptoms. I'm just like, the guy's in the beginning of his career, he's been wrestling for a long time, and then he's going to come out on the microphone, and I can bet you the same thing's going to happen, and I don't want it to happen. I can't feel my arms, and I've been working so hard, and now I have to retire. People like the corporate industry, Triple H, want people like Daniel Bryan to quit, so they could shove in some low mind. Okay, I talk about positive, but I talk positively about all sorts of other things. But talking about wrestling, I'm sorry, I just have to get a little bit off my chest about that. The kind of crap they have been producing on there, and the whole Russian philosophy, and the basically demeaning our country. Now, WWE has done this millions of times. I can tell you this. They've done it Brazilian of times. And just this, with this, they know, and we're in a mixture with Russia right now. And, it's just like, really? You're going to put a character out there, and you're going to, it's like typical with any WWE story is they put out there's a protagonist, and then there's a hero. Well, when there's not a lot of heroes to save the day, what happens then? Oh, then the villains come in, and then the heel wrestler come in, and it's Survivor Series. I hope that Team Cena wins. I want the Authority gone. Tonight I dread watching Monday Night Raw. And also want to give a plug to the Joe Cronin show. And I think there's a show called The Wrestling Network. I can't remember exactly, but they interviewed Joe Cronin. I tried to get him on my show, but they were too busy. It's Joe. Who is Joe Cronin? Joe Cronin is a guy that is a wrestling fan. He is a wrestling junkie, as I like to call him. And I don't know if he appreciates that or not, but he is a wrestling guy that just loves to watch wrestling. And he goes on after Monday, and he will, after tonight, he'll go on tonight and do a wrestling review of Monday Night Raw. And I like his style. It's gritty, it's tough, and every single time he just, he flips people off. He's just like, that's his philosophy. He's like, put that condom on your thumb and stick it up my ass. That's his philosophy, and it's kind of grody. It's why is, if he's thinking about good wrestlers, then, he should be a wrestler. Joe Cronin, I think, would be. I think honestly, Joe Cronin should be a wrestler, and reason why is because I think if you want better talent, Joe Cronin, get up and go do it. And the thing is, I'm not being demeaning to you. I think that you're a cool guy, and also another thing is that I want to say to a special viewer of mine, two viewers that watch my channel a lot, and they're here in Black Mountain. And I want to say thank you to those people. The man with the long hairy beard, he lives here in Black Mountain. And I'm not going to say who his name is, but he is a viewer here on my channel. And I really do appreciate you watching my channel, asking me questions, and I got somebody to reward those fans. I'm not a rich guy. I'm a simple 24-year-old man, and I work at two jobs, and one job is here entertaining, talking, and then the other job is, at a grocery store where I push buggies in all day and bag groceries. So, it's my life is in between that. I'm running back and forth and doing other projects around my town, doing stuff with my friends and hanging out, getting time just to, in between, I'll pop a camera on and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, because it's just the feeling of demographics and insanity. So, at the same time, you're just like, okay, I need time, and you just need to lay down and relax. And, in between that time, I find myself saying, why am I doing this? It's just because I love doing it. I've had many people say to me, give up, Tommy. You're not good enough. You're not going to be good enough, subpar. I was kind of like, I believe I'm kind of like the Daniel Bryan image is, you punch me in the face once, I'll get back up and I'll still go. I'll still come after you, because the fact is I'm not going to let anybody tell me what to do and boss me around, because, I don't have to wear all this stuff. I don't have to wear the ties, but I just wanted to be random and, just be interesting. I did a different look where on Instagram I was doing this. I did this look. I did this look, so, honestly, it's, I don't know what you guys think about this look. I think it's pretty cool myself. I wear all sorts of interesting looks, and, I try to do what I can to generate interest in what I'm doing here on my channel. And I say, what is different between any of the stuff that I'm doing here and then representing myself as a person? And you have to remember, when there's me, the entertainer, and then there's me as me. So, I don't record every bit of my life. I sometimes, there's periods where I'm just walking around and I'm just thinking, I'm hanging out with people, having conversations. And I don't record that part of my life. I try to record every inch, but it's kind of difficult when you are trying to get around and do stuff. It's quite difficult. But in the period of what you do and what you represent is basically, you just have to go with your gut and say, this is who I am, this is what I represent, and I want to do this. I'm not going to stop myself. I have, had several friends. I want to say, especially for these, I wouldn't have had these if I hadn't been on here on the internet. I have had an enormous amount of things happen for me because of the internet and because of YouTube. And, I've honestly thought about doing Draw My Life, but I know that there's certain parts of my life I really wouldn't want to tell. And Because if I know I could tell certain parts, but there's just certain parts of my life I don't want to talk about. Other parts of my life, the difficult parts. Markiplier's done it, Onision's done it, but the thing is, I just rather not talk about my past and what happened. It's all about the future to me, and I could do a draw my life. I could do from when I started out in Florida and when I was younger and going up to coming here, but you know, I prefer not to because I just like to show you what I'm doing now. And the first time, I'll say this, the first time that I appeared on video was when I was doing Facebook. And I didn't realize that Facebook, it's not a dead media, but it's just a media for friends. And people just contact each other on there and say comments. I didn't realize that the real format area was YouTube. And then once I got involved with YouTube, that's when it blew up. And then all my videos got deleted. And so basically, I got into the verbals of re-uploading my videos and re-interjecting how I felt. And a lot of people say that I'm stupid for the old videos that I had done on YouTube. Well, here's the thing. It's called learning. It's called doing new things. And, people make mistakes. I've had people tear me down because apparently the stuff I've said on YouTube and the stuff I've done, and I affected them, apparently. And they think that they can boss me around. But the fact is that I didn't ask those people to come on my show. I asked them to come on my show. I didn't demand them to come on my show. And the thing is that I'm only one person, and I respect you as much as I can, but as soon as you disrespect me, I don't have any more respect for you, because I've always tried to be respectful to people. I joke with people. I have a good time. But the thing is, I expect you to respect me as much as I respect you. And honestly, I'm laying on my level here that I am a simple guy. I am a normal guy. And yes, honestly, I haven't been in a relationship in a while. I have not, been in a successful relationship for a good while now. And some people say it's because I'm a freak and that I think I'm better than everybody else. I've heard that comment. I've heard that I shouldn't put myself up on a tier. But the thing is that, here's the thing about my opinion of love. You shouldn't have to change yourself for somebody to have that person love you. You should have that person should love you for who you are. It shouldn't be a judgment thing. It should be a thing of respect. It should be a thing that you'll hold that person if they feel chilly at night. Or you'll want to talk to that person because that person's mad and they got mad at somebody at their work so they couldn't say it. That's love. Love is something where you'll hold somebody until the day you die. That's love. Not this half crap that people think that I love you, I seriously love you. That's not love. That's just a it's like this tie. You pull it off and it's off. But that's kind of like, this is what I'm saying, that the ideal of what when somebody says I love you. Oh, okay. You love me? Okay. This is what I see about when you say love you right here. This is basically all I see is an image, and it's just pull off. But the look to say I love you is where you can hold somebody forever and be married to that person forever and ever, and never take your eyes off them. If you really mean something, you should mean it, because the fact is I've seen a lot in my life. Even though I haven't lived a lot, I have just seen what I've seen now. But it's a hard road to be somebody like me with a disability, and I'm not like any normal person. I've had people say, honestly, why are you saying stuff to Tommy? He can't even read it. I can read it. I put it through my reading machine, and I still can read it. And I know people are gonna be like snickering and saying, "Here we could say crap about Tommy, and he will hear it, and will still tick him off." But the thing is, when you type rude comments, it doesn't bother me. I don't care what you say. I'll just delete it, and no skin off my back. It's really, I don't understand why you bother and being negative and being rude, excessively rude. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't help anything. Being a bully and being accessible to hurting people is not good. It's not good to hurt somebody. It's not funny to watch somebody suffer and cry. No, it's not. It's sad. And you're just like, would you do that to your own family member? And they would snicker and say, yeah. And I do it over and over again to them to make them feel like I'm the better person. Then why are you better? Why are you better? What makes you better than everybody else? Do you not put your pants on one leg at a time, or what do you do? Just slide on your pants and then go on outside, thinking your crap doesn't smell at all? Everybody's crap smells. What makes you special? What makes you special? Exactly. I'm not special. Nothing about me is special except except that I have a disability, and I'm here on YouTube and I'm just making videos. I'm not even special than anybody else. I'm just being myself. I'm just living my life, just just enjoying what I have to do here, what I'm doing here, and that the business is YouTube, making videos, and I'm happy to explain to somebody when somebody says, well, how do you make money on YouTube? And I'm like, let me explain this to you. This and that are, not just money, but how do you make YouTube videos, or how do you simply do this? I hate to say that generalize with Southern accent, but that's generally what I hear. Well, okay, how do you do that? It's simple. Get yourself a camera, turn it on, and start filming yourself. And talk to your camera like it's your best friend. Because beyond the screen is you. I'm looking at you guys, and for the viewers that are here, thank you. For the people that are already watching later on, I hope you enjoy this. And if you're going to ask 100 times, why are you wearing all those ties, Tommy? For no particular reason. I just wanted to put them on just to see what you guys would say. And this look is just entirely focused of just randomness. That's how random I can be sometimes. I'll be in my room just watching videos on YouTube, and I'll put on a jacket, a tie, a vest, and my parents will say, Tommy, why are you wearing that? I'm like, I don't know, I just put it on while I was in my room. While I was to myself. But it's all I mean is to be positive here on YouTube and try to share my message. And I hope that my message can go out to you, and that I can help you in whatever your endeavor is, and that my words can help you. Remember, I'm just a person, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just a person, and I'm just trying to entertain. I'm just trying to be myself. I shouldn't have to change myself for anybody, because that's not love. That's not, the thing is that people say, you should make your videos shorter. And I'm like, well, if you're a true Tommy head, you won't care that the video is, a 10-minute video or this long, because, you love watching my videos, and I appreciate you guys watching my videos. But I think that I'm going to cut this off here. But thank you for watching, folks. And as always, I'm the man here on YouTube with the suits and ties and wingtip shoes and zoot suit jackets and awesome personality. And I'm Tommy NC 2010. I'm keeping you. Just a second. And as always, I'm Tommy NC. Have to straighten that out. As always, I'm Tommy NC 2010. I'm keeping you on the inside. Fact.